Hi, this is Misty Johnson from the Zanesville Museum of Art, and welcome to another material exploration with Misty. Today we're going to be working with soft pastels, and they come in these kind of squared off sticks, and they're the more chalky pastels, so not to be confused with the oil pastels. So these are soft or chalk pastels. And I'm going to show you a fun trick to make flat shapes look three-dimensional. And so here's an example of using that trick. And I'm going to show you it's a lot easier than it looks. So the first thing you want to do is, if you're going to do a circle or a sphere, then just get something circular that you can trace. And so I'm just going to lightly go around my round object here, and now I have a nice circle. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your pastel and you are going to color this whole thing in. And a trick when you're drawing and you're filling in, it's always good to go in the direction of your object. So if I want this to look round, I'm drawing in a way that makes it look round. So you can see my drawing marks go with the contours of my object. All right, now here's the fun part. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend. And I like to just use my fingers because I don't mind getting messy, but you can also use a tissue or a paper towel. I've even seen people use old socks to do their blending, but I'm just going to take my finger and softly blend this smooth. And you see I'm doing the same thing when I was drawing. I drew with the shape, and I'm doing the same thing with my blending, and that just adds to the illusion of it being three-dimensional. So now I have kind of a solid shape, and I have a wet paper towel here that I can clean off my fingers in between colors. Now, to make this flat circle appear three-dimensional, all I need to do is add a shadow and a highlight. So for my shadow, I'm going to take my black pastel. Now, a little bit of black goes a long way, so just remember that when you're adding a shadow. And on one side, I'm going to start drawing in my shadow, and again I'm going with the shape. Just like that. And sometimes you get a little bit of chalk dust, and if you can gently blow that off to keep your drawing clean. And so there I have the start of my shadow. And now I'm going to do the same thing I did with the yellow, and I'm going to blend it. So I'm going to make sure my fingers are nice and clean and dry. And then I'm going to take that black and blend it in to make a nice soft shadow. And there you have it. And now all I need is my highlight. So again, cleaning off my fingers in between colors, because it's really easy to get fingerprints all over your drawing. So you always want to be really careful about your fingers being clean and where you're touching your drawing. All right, so now I'm going to add my highlight, and I'm just going to do the same thing, only with white on the other side. All right, and again, I got some extra chalk dust here. I'm going to gently blow that off. And now, again, making sure my hands are nice and clean, I will blend this shadow in, or highlight. I'll blend my highlight in. And there we go. So that is a quick and simple trick to make a flat object look three-dimensional. And then you can do whatever you want with your drawing after that. So if you wanted to make some planets like the example, you could add some rings to your sphere here. And to do that, you just draw a flat oval. Now I'm going to make another one. There we have it. And you can make a lot of things other than planets. You can take any shape you want and add, all you have to do is add a shadow and add a highlight and it'll look three-dimensional. Thank you so much for watching. We would love to see you experimenting with this material. So if you make your own solar system or pastel drawing, we'd love to see it, and share that with the hashtag MyZMAArt.